and this is Talitha. She's a 28-foot 1940s sailboat built in Sydney, and I'm restoring her for some extensive cruising someday. If that interests you, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you along. Okay, so back at the boat, and it's as much of a mess as I left it. I think I need to get rid of some of the junk into a dumpster, the old plywood and stuff, and I'm going to try to keep taking out the starboard side, mostly because I want to get this fridge home to refinish it, and then maybe we'll start scraping paint from the inside of the hull. I was hoping to leave some of this cabinet space in place, but I think it's going to be in the way of checking the hull, so it has to go as well. Okay, so as you can see, I got the cabinetry, or the furniture, out of the starboard side of the yacht. So we just have the fridge and chart table back there to go. I started last time I was here, but it was like stripping some nuts and had a dodgy socket set, so it wasn't going very well, so I just gave up, and it was late in the day. So now I'm going to move some tools, move the camera, and try to get out some of the engine instruments, the old radio that I'm sure is shot, and save the fridge, part of the chart table. Okay, so there's nothing like squinting with one eye and contorting yourself through dust, spider webs, and rat poo. I don't think it's rat poo, to try to take some screws out. I think this fridge is free, so let's take a look. It's definitely free in the back. It is connected somehow in the front. So let's take a look. Nothing visible here. Looks like more contorting time. Alright, it appears to be connected to the kickboard. I just realized there's a couple more screws. I may be able to just unscrew that, and worst case, cut some screws on this dodgy bit of wood on the other side and pull it out. So I'm going to try that. Okay, and we're free. And it looks like it might fit out the companionway, which is a good thing. It's a good check in this board, but that can be replaced. Okay, I keep calling it a fridge, but it's actually an icebox. Now I've got to try to remove this, which is probably going to be more difficult. First, to get rid of this thing, which is just going to be in my way and trip me up. This does not appear to be connected on the aft side to the hull in any way. Or up at the top. It's only connected to this bulkhead, which I believe is bolted to the floor. I don't even know about up forward underneath the deck. So we'll take a look. It might be screwed there. There's like one bolt, another bolt. They don't appear to go to anything. This bolt might go to a brace onto a stringer or a rib. Hard to say. Okay, it might just be one bolt to the floor down here, which I was screwing with before and couldn't get. So let's try that first. Okay, I think I can get the top off if I cut a screw. Well, it's actually bolts. So let's change from the wood blade to the metal cutting blade. There's more destruction going on, obviously. I think there's a couple screws left in here. That'll get the top completely off. And then I'll worry about the base. The base had a cabinet door. It's got drawers on the other side that go to the fridge. I'm going to rebuild that and make this completely changed anyway. So basically, I guess I'm looking for the hardware. I'm not sure what this thing is for. I think it might be to connect. No, I was going to say it's connect my compass, but it's not, because looking at my compass mount out there, it doesn't look like this at all. So I'll build something like this. I'll probably keep the hinges, and I guess honestly this thing is probably going in the bin. There's a screw in here I probably should take out right now as well. It is, it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's do it. There's a bolt right here. You can see it. And the top is free, and the base will come out now. Okay, now it's time to sort out some of this wiring that's no good. The old stereo, pull out the instruments. And probably pull out the bilge pump too. Obviously we don't need it right now. That will clear the starboard side of the hull complete, although there's a lot of rubbish I have to get rid of to actually do everything. When I say complete, I'm not talking from the companionway back underneath the cockpit, not cleared, and I will leave that till after I do the rest of the boat, because if the front half of the boat, or 3/4, is good, then the back's probably going to be alright too. The aft end has actually been repaired. Okay, so we cleared that up. I think as you can tell from that last sequence, I'm not saving any of the electrical paneling. I'm just going to toss it all, redo it. That's an inexpensive thing compared to the repair of the rest of the boat. Just want to show you this weird thing, which if you recall, you may have seen down there next to my tools, next to the engine. That was my battery box. That's definitely getting replaced. Bit of deck board. Sure, it did the job, but not for me. Okay, there's where the engine instruments were. The icebox, chart table, the bench, and then here you can see all of the trash that I now need to get rid of.